What is up, folks? I know I've been gone a long time. A lot of shit has changed. I found a new job working at UPS. Just helping right now, helper for the season, trying to get my foot in the door to hopefully become a driver. Should be like $40 an hour when I top out, which is clutch, free medical benefits, 401k, retirement, all that good shit. Also, I don't know if I told you guys, probably not, but my girlfriend's pregnant, so I'm going to be a dad, folks. Little girl. I'm going to be naming her Autumn Rain, and she is due supposedly Halloween Day. Yep, Halloween Day. Hence the name Autumn. So, I'm excited, guys. Super pumped. Me and Lauren are very excited. We can't wait for our little bundle of joy. So, I've been pretty much just chilling. Haven't been really doing too much. UPS really fucking wipes me out. I live in an island town, so summertime's fucking crazy. That's why they have summertime helpers. But I have decided that I'm going to start a new project. So, I found this axe. Maybe, now 8 years ago? No, not that long ago. 6 years ago, probably. When I was working as a carpenter. I was demoing a house from like the 60s, and this was, actually, it was probably built in like the 30s. And this house, the attic, this thing was probably stuck up there for God knows how long in the back of the attic. So I was like, fuck it, I'm keeping it. And it was rusted and fucked up like this. And it's just been sitting in my shed since then. So I decided that I'm gonna take this axe head off. Got myself some mahogany here. Courtesy of Uncle Mike. He had it in my dad's wood shop, because my dad was a custom cabinet maker, custom woodworker. Very talented. So I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna cut it probably like this. Cut this section out right here. Cut a little section out up here. Polish it up, sharpen it, obviously. Make myself a new handle and make it like one of them Viking bearded axes from back in the day. So I think that would be pretty cool. Something different, something other than the bikes. Which, don't get me wrong, she's still here, still shiny new, running like a champ. I still got Nestor's bike here that I tore apart and never built because it's a piece of shit and he hasn't given me any money, so I'm not going to do that shit out of the kindness of my heart, especially with a baby on the way. I ain't got it like that. So anyway, I'm going to start getting to it. So this should be interesting, and glad to be back, folks. See you in a little bit. Alright, we got our axe handle off. Or head off, sorry. We're going to save our handle, kind of give us a rough outline of what we want. It'll probably only be about this long, the new one. But, yep, so we're making progress, folks. Now I'm going to clean this up with the grinder so that I can make marks on it and get an accurate cut. I don't want to fuck anything up, you know? So, that's the next move. My phone's about to die, but I cleaned it up with the grinder. At least I cleaned up this one side. Sketched out what I want it to look like. So now I'm going to put notches in it with a grinder on both sides and then knock that out. Polish it up, round it off, all that good stuff. I'm not going to do this right now. My phone's about to die. It's getting late. I might piss my neighbors off, but yep, that's the next step. So we also need to take, put that handle. So we need to take this handle, this one here, try and trace ourselves to get a good curve. Yeah, I think we'll do that now. We'll trace that now. What is up, YouTube? It's day 2 of the axe project. We made a little progress today. Nothing too crazy, but we got the bottom half notched and cut out a little bit. Still need to cut a little bit more, or maybe just grind the fuck out of it. I'm still on the fence about that because our cutting wheels are kind of small and it's kind of a pain in the balls. But I know grinding that down will take fucking forever. If you look, you can kind of get an idea of the design. I'm going to take this back end out, if you can see that back line, and this top line out. And of course the bottom line we already took out. Clean it up real good, make it look nice. It shouldn't be too bad getting the top out. It's pretty thin, it's hollow, so that's not too bad. This back end won't be too bad until we get to the back real thick shit. That might be a bit of a bitch, but that's what we're looking at right now. Unfortunately, I started this video after I was done and started cleaning up because I'm not trying to be an asshole to my neighbors, and I don't think they were there at the house the whole time I was doing it, because I think I saw them pull up. But at the same time, like, I know it would be annoying, because it's annoying hearing the fucking grinder go off when you're under it. I can only imagine the neighbor who's trying to relax after, you know, doing whatever they were doing all day, not wanting to hear it. So, again, I started pretty late because I decided I was going to do this yesterday, which is Wednesday, after work, and it was already kind of late when I got home, so I was like, let me just do what I can real fast. It's not like the bike. Who'd have thought that fucking, you know, building a motorcycle from scratch would be quieter than building a fucking axe, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. So I'm gonna keep trying to work on it after work when I can. Hopefully I get like an early day. Like today I got out early, but I had a couple of things I had to do right afterwards, so I didn't get started on this till like 5:30, 6 o'clock, unfortunately. So hopefully I get like another early day. Probably not, because UPS usually fucking works the shit out of us. But if I can get another early day, then I can come back and maybe get the rest of that notched and cut, and then just start focusing on grinding everything flat and clean and making it look nice. Alright guys, day 3 of this thing. We're gonna try and do this piece and some of this before my girl gets here. We're doing dinner, she's bringing her daughter over, so I'm gonna try and do what I can while I can. I'm gonna put it probably on time lapse so that we're not here for a year. Alright, see you in a sec. Alright, y'all. This is the end of day 3, and it's starting to fucking come together, if I do say so myself. We got everything removed that we wanted to remove, pretty much. Little chunks in here and there, but the grinding wheel will take that shit right down. We'll tweak it as we go, but that's pretty much our head. Yeah, now we just gotta fine tune it, do the handle. I think I decided that I'm gonna go with a pre-made handle, just because, well, we'll see, because I ordered one. I don't know if it's even gonna fit this axe head, but we'll see. Hopefully it does. I just kind of got a plain one, and I'm gonna stain it and engrave it and everything myself. But as far as cutting it with the wood and all that shit, it's not that I don't want to sink the time into it. It's just I don't have like the proper tooling and all that shit. Like maybe I can make it work, and I might still try and make one just to have a backup handle. But I got some ideas to make a really cool handle, and I don't want to put all this work into the head and the handle end up coming out shitty. So that's what we're gonna do. My girl just got here, so I'm gonna go inside and I'm gonna eat. Well, I'm dirty as shit. I should probably shower first, but I'm gonna go eat and all that shit. But I'm gonna clean up first, and then I'll see you in a few. What is up, guys? It's been a little bit. Still working on the axe that that I guess you've seen in this video because I still haven't put the video out. Still working on it. Unfortunately, I was borrowing someone else's grinder and they needed it back, although it's sitting in the same spot it was when I dropped it off. So I think you just didn't want me to have it. But whatever. Anyway, so I gotta go out and get one. I really wasn't looking forward to that because I ain't got it like that. I got the baby on the way and whatnot, so I really didn't want to go out and spend money if I didn't have to, especially because I only really need it for this project, but something that's good to have anyway. So I'll go out and get one from Harbor Freight, a cheap one or something. But anyway, so I figured I would work on the handle. Now, I was going to do the mahogany handle and all that shit, and seemed like a really cool idea, and until I realized like I don't have the tooling, which is a lot of this is like just kind of me working in the shed, or right now it's shitty out, so I'm working in the house today. So I'm gonna work on the handle. I got a hickory handle. I might end up altering it a little bit. I didn't really want like the curve handle. Kind of wanted more something like straight, but you gotta take what you can get, you know. So I ordered this hickory handle. So what I'm going to do is I was looking up some of the cool runes that I've seen before and what they mean. So I found a couple of cool ones. I don't know if you can see, it's probably all backwards, but it's protection, strength, growth, partnership, and self. So I'm going to, probably what I'm going to do is sketch them onto here and engrave them. And then possibly, like I said, down the line, I'll actually maybe today, depends how far I get on this. Maybe I have a butane soldering iron that runs on butane, so maybe I can, once I engrave them, I can burn them to kind of give it that like burned ish look to it. I think that would look really cool. I'm trying to find a way to like kind of make the wood look distressed somehow. I gotta get this big ass staple out first though, because I don't like it. So that's what I'm gonna do for now. And yeah, I actually saw somebody, I can't think off the top of my head because it was a couple days ago when I was working, I saw that somebody was asking for updates. And it just so happened that they asked right around the time that I was starting to make this video, which was cool, you know, kind of, you know, we were fucking sensing it, all of us. So I'm here. I'm going to try and find a set of pliers to get this fucking screw out. Now, I'll tell you guys, like, I was fucking out there. Once I realized I didn't have a grinder and this was going to be super hard to accomplish, I was out there looking for everything. I was looking at old grinder or old files. I was trying to file the fucking head. Like, I was really going nuts trying to figure something out because I just got that push to want to do it today. And was a bummer when I remembered that I didn't have the grinder anymore, for sure. But it is what it is. We'll just have to get a new one, that's all. Now, this came, like, fucking varnished, and I didn't like it. I didn't want it varnished. So I sanded it off. If I'm going to stain it, I probably want to stain it like a dark wood. Eventually, I'm going to clean it up a little bit more, sand it down a little bit more, I think, just to make sure I got all the shit off so it doesn't get all... Alright, finally decided to go to fucking Harbor Freight and get myself a grinder. Got us some wheels. And I got us some Gorilla Glue for the handle when I decide to put the handle on. So finally, we have everything we need. I got done work a little bit earlier than usual, thank God. So I should have enough time to finish this hopefully tonight. We'll at least get the axe cut and everything. Maybe put it on the handle if I can get it polished. But we're gonna get right to it so that we have time. So let's see. Alright, so the old phone died right around the time I finished. Actually, it was pretty much perfect timing. So this is what we're looking at. Now I was like thinking about going and making it look all milled and perfect and cleaning up and looking polished. And then I started thinking like, dude, I want this shit to look like it's fucking seen some action, not like some fucking prim proper fucking showpiece. So I decided to leave it kind of nicked up, kind of looking like that forged, hammered, old school look to it. I think it looks pretty sick and savage the way it is. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stain the handle. I'm going to use red mahogany stain. You guys remember the handle from last time? When I bought it, it came with this coating that I didn't want. So I pretty much sanded just about all of it off. I see a little bit left. So I'm just going to get the rest of this shit off. And then I'm going to go set up out back for a little bit of staining. Nothing crazy. Shouldn't take too long. It's very small. I don't think I'm going to go with a varnish afterwards. I think I'm just going to leave it kind of just plain stained wood. I just kind of want it to look like a little bit darker and beat up maybe. I would like to put like, maybe some notches in the handles or something, but I don't really want to fuck it up or make it weaker or something, so I'm just going to leave it how it is. But, I mean, for the most part, when it's finished, of course that's not all the way, it's going to look a bit like that. So, I mean, that's pretty fucking cool. For something I did at home when they're charging fucking $150 for them on Etsy and Grimfrost and shit like that. So, I mean, I think it would cost me $20 for a grinder, $10 for a handle, so $30. And it was something to do. So, I think it's pretty fucking cool looking, guys. Once I actually put it together and I'm ready to finish it, I'm gonna knock that in, obviously, to wedge it, and then I'm gonna probably cut this top part off. It's looking like it's like wider at the top than it is at the bottom, which I'm not a huge fan of, but it is what it is. So, I mean, I don't know, pretty sick, folks, pretty sick. It was pretty cool, it was worth doing. So I'm gonna go and finish this thing up, and I'll show you when I'm done. I mean, if that doesn't look 100 times better already, I don't know what does. It just brings out the grain so fucking nice. It just makes it look, I don't know, it just gives it a whole nother level of fucking niceness to it. I think, at least. Maybe I'm biased, but I think it looks fucking awesome like that. So now I realized when I was trying to put that on this head that the inside of this is a little funky with rust and shit. So I'm going to try and clean that up a little bit with this wire brush. So I'm going to do that now. Alright, folks. So there we have it. It's a little dark because I'm standing in the light. Our very own bearded Viking axe that we made ourselves because we weren't trying to pay $150 to some schmuck on Etsy. Now, I'm not knocking the people on Etsy, and I know a lot of this shit takes a lot of work. Trust me, I know, because I just did it. But, who knows, the dudes on Etsy probably like blacksmiths and forges, so it's probably even more work for them. So I get the price tag, but I just could not bring myself to pay that kind of money for something that I could make at home for time and $40 at the most I spent, maybe. So here we go. That's it. I meant this to be like a series, and that's how I kind of shot it over days and stuff, but it ended up not working out that way. I just didn't have time to edit the videos that I had already taken. So I'm debating whether I should just try to cram it all into one long-ass one. Kind of the return video. I just don't want people to get bored with how long it is. Or if I should make like a part 1 and part 2. I'll probably end up just... My fucking bird's brutal. It's not gonna shut up because I'm in sight. So anyway, so I'll probably just put it as like a part 1 and 2 possibly, but I'm kind of lazy, so I really don't feel like editing 2 separate videos. So I'll probably just make it in a one long one. And you'll have to deal with it if you want to watch it. If not, then fuck you. Missed you guys. All the other long-winded explanations in the other parts of the video that I was going to end and make the video kind of explain everything that's going on. So you guys are kind of all caught up. This project's done. But I'm going to try and figure out something else now. Moving on to the next thing. I kind of want to make my own mead. So maybe that's the next one. Maybe making our own mead is the next move. I guess we'll find out. Anyway, guys, have a great night. I'm going to go pop over to Lauren's parents' house. Apparently her dad's buddy dropped off a bunch of crawfish, and he's not a huge fan of crawfish. I've never had them. So I'm about to go fuck them things up and see how they taste. And I guess I'll let you know. If he's just giving them to me to bring them home, maybe I'll fuck around and eat them and tell you guys how they are while I'm eating them. Because I've never had them before. So that's it for now. And maybe we'll be eating some crawfish in a minute. Maybe not. I guess you'll see if this video just ends. Alright, folks, a little extra bonus content. Look at all them fucking crawfish. Now, I already started. Crawfish, though? What? I don't know if it's just the way these Vietnamese... Actually, if the Vietnamese folks make it this good, man, I can only imagine how good that fucking... Because I love Cajun shit. I can only imagine how good the fucking Cajun ones are. Alright, look, so... Here's the little bastard right here. You see him? Alright, so apparently, in Louisiana, they call it squeezing tail and sucking head. Sounds a little gay to me. But man, it's good. It tastes good. No homo. Alright. Alright. Alright, so that's the meat, pretty much. That's like all the meat. Mwah! Fucking delicious. So I'm gonna keep fucking these up. All these Vietnamese folk cook up some fucking mean-ass crawfish. I'm squeezing tail and sucking head, folks. That one tastes a little weird, but I'm gonna eat it anyway. Not like bad weird, just like seafoody weird, if you know what I mean. I'm sure you know what I mean. You got the gist of it. Man, this garlic shit, whatever the fuck they got all over this shit is so good. I'm gonna need a bigger bowl to put the shells in. Alright guys, so fucking crawfish? Fuck yeah. Hell yeah.